Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are enjoying your day. Honey, we got to talk about the dastardly deeds of Diddy. Well, let's start off with Lil Rod. We know that Little Rod has found a very salacious lawsuit on Diddy, and in that lawsuit, he has mentioned a lot of things that he saw Diddy say to him. He has mentioned a lot of things that he saw, and one of the things that he was talking about in the lawsuit was the fact that Diddy had mentioned to him the case about who shot Natalia Roman in 1999. So in 1999, Diddy was going with J Lo. He was at a club with the BMF guy, Big Meech, and he was also with Wolf Jones, the guy that's the guy that everybody believes is Misa Hilton's son's Christian Combs real father, right? So they were all in a club in Atlanta. The club was called Club Chaos. So rumor has it that Diddy had been whispering things into Big Meech's ear and then going back and whispering things in Wolf Jones' ear because he had found out what Wolf Jones wanted to do, right? So in an effort to get Wolf Jones, now this is rumor, allegedly, right? These are things that people like Gene Deal and Mark Curry were saying, right? So allegedly, during the time of the nightclub, there was also a young rapper by the name of Shyne in there. Now Shyne, he was a young man back then. He was signed to Bad Boy Records. He had one really big hit before the altercation happened. So on the night of the altercation, it's rumored that one of the girls that were close to Big Meech and BMF, um, oh, the Diddy's one of Diddy's people were getting really rough with the girl allegedly, right? And then says Big Meats try to come and calm things down. Things got out of control. Wolf Jones and Big Meats got into it because he didn't appreciate Big Meats, coming for the bad boys or whatever. Allegedly, Diddy got into it, and Tanya has been saying for years since 1999, and nobody would listen to her back then. But Honey Korma is a crazy woman in red heels, and she will stomp all over your life when she get ready, right? So Tanya has been saying since 1999 that during that incident at Club Chaos, um, J Lo took a gun allegedly, everything is alleged here. Allegedly, took a gun out of her purse and gave it to Diddy. Now, y'all remember when Cassie said that Diddy would make her carry guns around in her purse? Okay, so Tanya said that J Lo took a gun out of her purse, handed it to Diddy, and when Diddy started shooting at people that were into it with the bad boys, um, Tanya was that he shot her in the face. Right? She has maintained this over the years, since 1999. Right? Her story has never changed. She has always stuck to the fact stand that Diddy shot her. Well, we also know that in 1999 that instead Diddy was arrested. Allegedly Diddy was arrested. J Lo was arrested. This is not even allegedly after this incident, now they're in Atlanta. You got to remember they're in Georgia. They're not in New York, where they don't have no power over nobody. They're in Atlanta, right? And so and it's different down south, right? So J Lo was arrested, Diddy was arrested, Shyne was arrested. A lot of people were arrested after the incident, but Shyne, they say now Shyne has always maintained his innocence, right? So this young rapper says that he agreed to be the fall guy for Diddy, right? So he was young, he was impressionable, and when you young, you make a lot of bad decisions, right? That coupled with the fact that allegedly Diddy paid him $1 million. He did 9 years in jail. And after he got out, the way that Diddy paid him the $1 million was also very suspicious because people were saying that he got paid $1 million because he was going to do another album. This album to this day has never come to fruition, right? But Shyne, which is now a politician in Belize, has always wanted to be vindicated. He's always said that he was innocent, that he didn't do it, right? And so he did an interview, and this comes from the Neighborhood Talk. It says Shyne says everyone knew he was the quote unquote foul guy in 1999 in the 1999 club shooting involving Diddy. The victim says she's willing to have listen to her. Listen to this, y'all. She's with Tanya Rubin is willing to have the bullet fragment in her face removed to prove that Diddy did it, right? Wants the case reopened. He wants the case reopened, or Tanya wants the case reopened, or both of them possibly want the case reopened because Tanya wants Diddy to pay for what she did, and Shyne, the rapper Shyne, his name is Jamal, wants to be vindicated because he doesn't want people thinking that he did something that he didn't do. Like I said, he's grown up now. He's a politician and believes, and he's always maintained that he didn't do it, And so in the interview, I listened to a little bit of the interview that he had over there in Belize, and the guy was saying, he was wanting Shine didn't. He said he didn't snitch back then, and he ain't snitching now. But the victim is saying who done it, right? And he always maintained his innocence. Then he said that's what he said in the interview. Now I don't know if he had to say it that way because he was paid, to keep silent and be the fall guy, for this incident in 1999. He did his time. He allegedly got paid his money. He still ain't snitching, but he's still saying. But what he is saying is, look, I'm not the foul guy, and everybody know who did it for real, right? I'm just the one that was young and dumb and went to jail for it, right? Now, some people side eyeing him, not saying that Diddy is not the one that done the shooting and Shine is trying to just play it out. No, because ever since this happened, years and years and years, people have been saying that Shine was the foul guy, right? But some people are questioning the fact that it's been a little hypocritical, right? Because a couple of years ago at the VMAs, when the VMAs were honoring Bad Boy Entertainment, Shine performed his one hit wonder, with Diddy, right? And then in a suit, child, in a suit. Now I don't know why in the world he performed his 1999 one hit wonder in a suit, child. He is not going to put that politician look down, baby. He said he is not this anymore. He is not a young, a dumb boy anymore. He is a politician. But I will take a moment and do my one hit wonder, right? Have my moment of glory, relive my past once again, right? So, anyway, that's what had happened with Shine. So moving right along, when it comes to Diddy's connection with BMF, I told you Big Meech was in the club that night. We have also heard over the years through people like Gene Deal and a whole lot of people that Diddy got his startup money for Bad Boys Entertainments from BMF, the Black Mafia family, right? And Big Meech and his brother are the founders of BMF, right? So here's the thing. People have also been talking about Diddy and these possible alleged RICO charges, right? And people were wondering, for years Diddy has been implicated, allegedly with having mob ties when it comes to the Black Mafia family, right? It's also being alleged that he laundered money for BMF back in the day. Now I seen an interview one time with Big Meech's brother, and he was saying that he had a company, and his company, I think he said it was a security company or something, did work for Diddy, right? And so and he said a whole lot of other stuff, but the interview was so long I couldn't find it, y'all. But anyway, he definitely has allegedly has ties with BMF via the money that he got to start up his company. And if you know anything like I know, especially back in the day in the 90s, everybody wanted to be in the rap game, right? So that in order for him to get the money that he needed, he had to get the money from BMF. And once you in, you in. What they say, blood in, blood out, or whatever. So anyway, uh, uh, fast forward to people also stating that one of the reasons why Diddy hadn't got caught up yet is because he's got a lot of things on a lot of people. Like well, we're gonna get to that. But anyway, they're also saying that I lost my train of thought, y'all. They're also saying that oh yeah, in that interview, the guy was talking about his relationship between him and Diddy and all this and all that. We know that the BMF's Black Mafia family really is legitimately is no more. It was taken down by the feds, right? And people were incarcerated. Many people were incarcerated behind this, including the brothers, right? So anyway, or at least one of them. I can't really remember. And one of them was dead, or both of them was incarcerated at one point. I don't even know if one of them still alive. But anyway, uh, because of Diddy's connections, when the Black Mafia family was arrested, there was a lot of interviewing done, and allegedly Diddy was one of the people that were interviewed in connection to the Black Mafia family, and and rumor has it that Diddy has been a paid informant for the FBI, for decades, right? And also, it was said that perhaps that's the reason why he's not in jail right now. But on a side note, let's talk about Wolf real fast. Anthony Wolf Jones. Now Diddy and Wolf Jones have been friends since before the creation of Bad Boy Records. Wolf Jones was not only just a bodyguard, for Diddy, but also a partner. He recruited young assassins, allegedly, for Diddy, right? And like I said, he is thought to be the real father of Misa Hilton's son, which Diddy met when Misa Hilton was like 16 and 17, allegedly. But anyway, this is supposed to be a real baby daddy, right? And so rumor has it that the real reason why Diddy had allegedly had Wolf Jones assassinated by the BMF is not only because of Misa and him fathering a child together that he has claimed all these years, but that he had a plan to save Biggie, and Diddy found out about it, right? So that's one of the old rumors. So I had to mention this story goes deep. They say still waters run deep, right? So anyway, all of this is surrounding what Lil Rob, some of the things that Lil Rob actually has um in his lawsuit, because he alleges once again that he told Diddy that he was responsible for the shooting in Atlanta. And he is the one that shot Tanya Ruman. Now, also when it comes to J Lo, real fast, J Lo girl, you having a bad year. Okay, they're blaming J Lo for the death of a TikToker because J Lo got her very lucrative channel taken down, and she wasn't able to get the cancer procedures that she needed. We all know that J Lo has always been an opportunist, right? She went and got close to Ja Rule, and from Ja Rule she went to Diddy. Chat. I'm thinking, oh my God. Okay, but she had to get away from him after the shooting, and after they were both arrested, and released. But I'm thinking, Chad, you are an opportunist. Always has been, always will be. So let's talk about the next thing. So Eddie Griffin, let me hurry up, y'all. If y'all still with me, thank you so much. Please hit the like button, right? So Eddie Griffin, and I don't know if did an interview with somebody, and on the Jasmine brand, she played the interview, and Eddie Griffin said a lot of things. So on this headline, it says Eddie Griffin says Diddy's house raid was staged, believes Clive Davis and UMG are behind them. Now I can believe that. I honestly can believe that because Diddy also, if you can remember, they say back in the day, not only did BMF give money to Diddy to start up Bad Boy Entertainment, but Diddy after Diddy was introduced to Clive Davis when he was working with Andre Harrell before he got Bad Boy started. After he was introduced to Clive Davis, I think he took over allegedly Andre Harrell's spot. We know that Clive Davis, a couple of years ago, came out and said he was bisexual, blah, blah, blah. The rumors surrounding Clive Davis have been swirling for years, right? And so Clive Davis became a mentor of Diddy. Not only did he become a mentor of Diddy, he also played a part in helping Diddy, not only with money, but also structuring and deals and all this. He was behind, Bad Boy Records helping out Diddy, and they have had a relationship for decades, right? But when Little Rod stepped in and started and sued. What he did was sued UMG Records. I think this Lucian guy and all of that, and all this and all that. Now Diddy didn't have anything to worry about, in my opinion, until until Lil Rod put that little Diddy in a lawsuit of him suing UMG Records, right? So I feel like that the reason, in retrospect, I feel like the reason why Lil Rod did that was not because he wanted the necessarily to sue UMG Records. I think it was kind of a way of a get back at Diddy for whatever Diddy did to him, right? And he is accused of Diddy of SAing him and a whole lot of stuff. Because I think that Lil Rod, and if Lil Rod didn't think it, I think that because of what Eddie Griffin saying, and because of the stuff that Diddy had told him allegedly that was in the lawsuit, along with him suing UMG Records. I think that is what I believe Eddie Griffin, because honey, they went to Diddy's house like he was El Chapo or John Gotti or somebody with tanks and all this. Like, I'm thinking he a a wannabe rapper. You know what I mean? I'm saying, Chad, what is going on? But there's the rumor has it that they were really after, and the reason why the big wigs had the raid Homeland Security HSI Homeland Security Investigations raid the houses because they're looking for these tapes that are alleged that Diddy has. Well, Diddy not only wanted the money back in the day. When you get so much money, and at one point in time, he was reported to be a billionaire, right? So he got all the money, but he also want what? After you get the money, people want the power, because it's only so much you can do with money. After that, you start hungering for power and control. So the reason they're saying, I'm saying allegedly, the reason why I believe that there are tapes, did he taped everybody is the same way. Weinstein, the same reason why Epstein taped everybody. It's to get power and control over people, right? Not only was he allegedly informing for the FBI and helped take down BMF, he also was, getting these people to these Diddy parties and taping them. And the true big wigs, the real movers and shakers, which people are behind the scenes. Diddy ain't nothing but a face for what's going on behind the scenes. Do you see what I'm saying? And so the real people with power, like Clive Davis and the Grange guy, and all those other people that they were saying Diddy was connected with. See, Diddy is like a court jester, right? He played the shucking and jiving, right? But the whole time he's shucking and jiving for these real power players, he is calling himself getting stuff on them. And they know this, but until it was brought up, okay, they was gonna let him slide, but eventually, now that he's done sued Clive Davis and UMG Records, um, which Clive Davis owns UMG Records, right? Now, since UMG is named in the lawsuit, they got to do something about him. It still went too far. It's something with public, so they're gonna pretty much gonna do him like they did Epstein, and Bill Cosby, right? Because it don't matter how much money and power Diddy has, he doesn't have more money and power the true power players. Like I said, he's just a court jester. He's just the face of all this debauchery. That's all, right? So anyway, before I get out of here, we got to talk real fast about Donald Trump Jr. Yes, I said it, Donald Trump Jr., right? So child, I don't even know if I want to talk about that. But anyway, not Donald, but anyway, Donald Trump Jr. Was doing an interview with DJ Academics, I think on Rumble or something like that, right? And they started talking about Diddy. And Donald Trump Jr. mentioned that his ex-wife was friends with Kim Porter from back in the day because they were both in the model. They modeled together. They were in the modeling industry together. They became friends, right? So he says that his ex-wife would talk about, how badly Diddy treated, Kim Porter. I mean, it was common knowledge. Everybody knew about it. It wasn't a secret, back then. He wouldn't let her go. He wouldn't let her breathe. He controlled every aspect of his life, of her life after he met her. He controlled her up until the time of her death, right? And so, but his ex-wife also didn't believe and question the real cause of Kim Porter's death. Now, they said that the coroner said, which was a shady coroner, he had been paid off for years and years to kind of, fudge, allegedly fudge people's actual cause of death, right? And a little bit after he ruled Kim Porter's cause of death, pneumonia, he suspiciously ended up dying himself, right? So Donald Trump Jr., what he's got to do with this, they were talking. He said his ex-wife, would talk about Kim and how badly did he treat her, and also she questioned Kim's actual cause of death. Everybody has always questioned, you know, not only part of the reason why, just let me say, people were also questioning her death back then because they said she was writing a book. We know that people have passed away because of these books. That Kennedy lady, she died in her 40s under suspicious circumstances. The same coroner examined her, said she was 40 something years old, mid 40s, and she died of natural causes. But she was in good health. I'm thinking, huh? But anyway, he ruled that because so anyway, this is a picture of Diddy at the gravesite, right? And people were questioning why she was buried so quickly after the coroner's ruling, the cause of death being pneumonia, right? So people were even questioning how fast that she was buried after that. And Diddy once said it was for the children, but it was real fast. Like a day or two after he got the death certificate, she was put in the ground. And like I said, this is him at the graveside, right? And he's always played like he was devastated by Kim's passing. But was he? Was he really? You know what I mean? Just like he, you know, you know, you refused to take responsibility for shooting this woman, and Shyne, young and dumb, took the blame for him. Was he is he kind of like a sociopath, you would say? I would, cause he after the power and the control. But anyway, let me tell y'all this, and I'm gonna get out of here. Ooh, child, it's a lot. Diddy always got too much. It's too much going on. Everybody is letting all the cats out the bag when it come to Diddy, including this child. I didn't even know if I wanted to talk about this. Right. So y'all remember Uncle Carl Winslow from Family Matters back in the day with Steve Urkel and all of them? Child, one of there's a rumor going around that allegedly one of Diddy's bodyguards or somebody just said that Uncle Carl from Family Members, his name, what is his name, Reginald Bill Johnson? Tell everybody used to call him Uncle Carl, right? So anyway, says Uncle Carl had to give up his peach child, had to give up his peach when he came to Diddy to borrow money. So he was having money, allegedly, he was having money problems. He went to Diddy to get a little quick bag, but Diddy said, wait, before I give you, I'm gonna give you this money, but I'm gonna need you to do something for me first. Okay. And so we know Diddy like him chunky sometime, right? Okay, we saw the real, we saw Rick Ross, the Clive thing, the Clive Davis thing. He like, he like them big sometimes. But anyway, he told Uncle Carl, if before I give you this money, you got to basically bend over and touch your toes, right? And so the security guard said that they, was in the room behind locked doors, and he heard Uncle Carl allegedly moaning and all of this and all of that, right? And it sounded like he was really enjoying it. Now, I didn't even want to talk about this. It just, it's some things that you just don't even want to think about in your brain, child. And this is one of them. All right. But anyway, child, that's all I got. As always, rest in peace, Kim Porter. You know what I mean? She will be vindicated. God is good all the time, right? And so that's all I got. Let me know what y'all think about this video in the comment section below. Child, do you feel like it's too much going on with Diddy? Because every 5 minutes is something else going on. And do you feel that they get ready to do him like they did Epstein? Because no matter how many takes he got, we know that Epstein had takes too. Okay, and he wasn't even melanated. What you think they're gonna do to Diddy? Right. So let me know in the comment section. Answer those questions for me. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And after you subscribe to my channel, after you hit the like button, after you done shared the video, please hit the notifications bell twice so that you will be notified when I drop another video and spill some more of this tea. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Bye bye. Peace.